Mariners Inn Online Store is the exclusive online distributor for Keats Camps apparel and merchandise. It gives options for donations and will eventually offer a booking service for the Keats Camps facility. The camp, who owns the online store, is a non-profit Christian camp that has partnered with the Canadian Baptists of Western Canada for 85 years to provide quality camping opportunities to children and youth. The launch of their online store this August is their newest endeavor, the next step in their growth strategy. Our online store helps people find, buy, support, and take part in the Keats Camp lifestyle by providing its community with the means to purchase online products and services quickly, easily, and year-round. The design of the online store's offering stems from the results of a feasibility analysis. Based on customer comments and feedback, we will offer online purchasing service that will increase the purchasing window from 2.5 months to year-round. We will offer Keats Camp's apparel and merchandise, donation options of $10, $25, and $50, and a booking service for the camp facility. In operation since August 5, we offer over 20 items for sale and donation options at this time. To date, we've completed a feasibility analysis and a business plan. Our board of director, management team, and shop staff are in place. The service agreement with Keats Camps is in place and a basic inventory is on hand. We are seeking $10,000 to increase the online capacity of the store, design new apparel and merchandise for the greater Keats Camp community, and design and execute a marketing campaign to build the brand and entice its community to purchase online. Campaign to build the Keats Camp brand and entice its community to purchase online.
What is the problem facing Keats Camp? Keats Camp was previously unable to maximize funding opportunities through merchandise sales outside of the camping season. Alumni looking to donate to the camp mission or purchase memorabilia of their experience were left waiting until the next camping season came around. With over 2,500 individuals coming to the camp retail store each season, the camp currently holds a 54% clothing purchase rate, with initial or first-time campers unaware of the retail store. After conducting a feasibility survey, 85% of the respondents said they would utilize the solution. Mariners Inn online store allows camp alumni and visitors the ability to help get involved in the camp mission by purchasing merchandise. The non-profit status of the camp ensures that all revenue generated directly benefits future generations of campers and visitors alike. Mariners Inn Online helps sustain the Keats Camp operations, which provides innumerable opportunities for spiritual development, learning, and growth specific to the Baptist community. While there are low barriers to entry, Keats has a specific mission and core values unique to the camp operations. People are inspired by their experiences with the camp and the mission and values it provides, now have the opportunity to donate year-round. The increased merchandise sales also helps to promote the camp to previously unexplored market segments.
Market analysis showed us that the internet now shapes nearly every aspect of a consumer's purchasing decision, and we need to act now to adopt a new model of retailing to leverage the projected growth in this sector. Growth in consumers using mobile devices to browse and purchase products means that our online store can connect the target market to the Keats Camp's products and services in a way that didn't exist before. Our target market is the Western Canada Baptist community. The online store plans to capture the BC portion, which is primarily located in and around the Vancouver area. Based on existing sales data from the brick-and-mortar store, we expect a 30% growth from the $6,000 in year 1 and a 40% growth in year 2 and 3. Research on consumer trends is telling us that, according to Business Development Canada, advances in technology, changing demographics, and the global recession of 2008 are altering buying patterns. New trends are shaped by, first, the path of consumer purchasing. That is, the first step to search for products and services now begins on the web. Our online store enables consumers to find and buy Keats Camp's products and services. Second, the health mania. Health awareness is rising, and so is the demand for related services. The online store presents the consumer with the ability to book the facility that is geared towards these demands. Third, the Made in Canada advantage. Social and environmental responsibility are now influential in consumers' purchasing decision. The online store is in a position to highlight the local characteristics of their offerings by emphasizing the local features of the value chain, such as product design and assembly and the uniqueness of the camp facility. Fourth, customization is king. Consumers want solutions that fit their specific need. Our nimble online store is planning to design niche products and services for its Keats Camps community based on their input. And fifth, the lingering effects of the recession means that consumers expect quality at a low cost and are interested in pricing models that are based on use rather than ownership. Our online store can capitalize on the sharing economy phenomenon by giving immediate and continuous access to its products and services year-round instead of 2.5 months of the year.
Competition. The Keats Camp online store has two direct competitors, Camp Cornews, Stillwood Camp and Conference Center. The indirect competition is other summer camps for kids. To analyze our competition, we did the competitive matrix analysis, where we came up with subheadings such as advertising product quality, price competitiveness, management, financial position, customer loyalty, global expansion, and market share, and we weighted them based on what we felt was important. For example, advertising had a weight of 20, and then the multiplier was the rating. 1 is the weakest, 4 is the strongest. And Keats Camp came out with 240 points, Camp News 285, and Stillwood Camp 215. So Keats Camp was in the middle, and our strongest competitor would be Camp News. The overall marketing strategy for the Keats Camp online store is to make the camp attendees, alumni, and Keats Island residents aware of the available Keats Camp products and services at the online store. Because of the exclusivity of the brand and low volume of sales, it pushes Keats Camp to price their products at a premium, which employs the value-based pricing strategy. And finally, the sales process. The sales process is in 5 stages, and the first one is prospecting, getting referrals to camp attendees. Number 2 is sales presentation, putting up nice pictures, making sure the products are easy to review. Number 3, meeting objections and concerns, training the employees properly to deal with sales and product details, and closing the sale. And finally, number 5, follow-up. Each person will be sent an email once they've gone through the sales process. We'll get their email address. And promotional activities, word of mouth inserts into the new camp attendees welcoming package and newsletter advertisement, which goes out monthly.
Mariners Inn Online Management Team. Daniel Galpin is the Executive Director of Mariners Inn Online. He provides executive leadership and oversees member care and relations for the company. He is the current Keats Camp Executive Director and oversees Keats Camp's operations as well as the Mariner Inn Online activities. Daniel has worked for Keats Camps in various positions for the past 10 years. His successes, driven by his strategic business ability and his knack for fundraising, have led to his recent promotion to the Keats Camp Executive Director. From his experience and track record of success, his leadership in this business is crucial to our success. Calvin Carlick contributes to expertise in program management and information systems management for Mariners Inn Online. Calvin's initial background is in mining industry administration. Calvin holds a diploma in business administration with a concentration in general management from Northwest Community College. Since 2009, Calvin has held a role of economic development officer for Iqaluit Band Council, Iqaluit, BC. Over the years, he has had the opportunity to develop significant business experience. His strengths are in business networking, IT, and governance. Jason Tilley contributes to operational and information systems for Mariners Inn Online. Jason obtained his professional cook Red Seal certification in 2006 and has a rich career in the hospitality industry, aiming to provide exceptional customer service through operations processes and efficiencies, and has significant experience in developing supplier relationships. In 2010, he signed on as managing kitchen partner with Original Joe's Restaurant and Bar, where he developed and implemented a corporate-wide training program. Nat Jacko contributes to finance, accounting, marketing, and sales for Mariners Inn Online. Nat has served for a long time as Integrated Service Manager for the RICMP's National Division and has extensive experience in finance and budget management, HR, recruitment, procurement, business process development, legal, project management. Nat holds a diploma in business administration as well. Megan DeBaker contributes to human resources, marketing, and sales for Mariners Inn Online. For more than 6 years, she has contributed to a human resource specialist and team leader at ACO Energy Solutions. Megan, in her previous career, has a designer and stylist and acquired extensive experience in operating brick-and-mortar retail stores, marketing, and project management. Under Daniel's leadership team, the team works well together with bringing something different to the table in terms of expertise, which has made this a well-rounded leadership team. While the team covers most of the areas required that are key to making the online venture successful, we are missing a key skill set and some experience in e-commerce sales. We plan to budget to find a new management member with this background in e-commerce sites and marketing online ventures in the future. Mariners Inn Online is one of the 3 entities regrouped under Keats Camp, which is a nonprofit company overseen by a board of directors. The board provides guidance, lends legitimacy, networking, and partnering abilities. The other 2 entities are camp operations, which includes all program activities and services of a brick-and-mortar store operations. 100% of the Mariners Inn Online profit will be donated to Keats Camp. The management is not remunerated, instead is opting to keep the venture dollars of the revenue into Keats Camp coffers. Once on solid legs, the management team will retreat. The Keats Camp executive management and staff will take control of the daily operations, with the inclusion of potentially some new management members.
Financial projections. We projected for 4 years, with sales in the first year being $13,000, second year $19,000, third year $29,000, and then the fourth year being $44,000. As you can see, the net income for the first and second year are negative, with projecting to make money in the third year at $6,000 and then $15,000 for the final year.
In its current state, the Mariners Inn online store is owned and operated by a nonprofit youth camp called Keats Camps. To date, Mariners Inn Online has currently collected $90 in donations and $210 in merchandise sales, and it has only cost a minimal amount of $78 to get the store up and running. However, this does not include any cost associated with the founding members' involvement. The next step is for Mariners Inn Online store to obtain additional funding, and it is seeking a $10,000 in investment capital, which will help design new apparel and merchandise line for a greater Keats community, help to design and execute a marketing campaign to build the Keats Camps brand and entice the Keats Camps community to purchase online, and also to help add a rental option to the website for renting out the facility.
1,000 children, 200 camp staff and volunteers, and hundreds of interested people have been impacted by Keats Camp this past year. Now we have the opportunity to keep the camp experience and positive impact alive all year long. Mariners Inn Online provides an opportunity to wear that positive experience literally with some type of logo wear. A key success found in Keats Camp's MIOL market analysis demonstrates their ability to address all 5 of the buyer behavior consumer trends discussed in this report, possibly the most important one being made in Canada, a significant social and environmental concern of today's buying public who are looking for corporate social responsibility. The fact that the MIOL's executive director is also the Keats Camp's executive director is a huge success factor to the Mariners Inn Online. He has already demonstrated this in leading Keats Camp as a successful not-for-profit venture. In addition to this, the current management team for the startup e-commerce site brings an extremely well-rounded variety of skills, including the expertise to find additional resources when required during growth. The management team's not remunerated, instead opting to keep the venture revenue dollars in KC's coffers. Once the venture shows continued profits for 2 years consecutively, the startup management team will retreat to Keats, and Keats Camp executive management staff will take over control of the daily operations. We welcome any feedback you may have about the venture we've presented to you, Mariners Inn Online Limited, and we'll be looking forward to meeting with you again.